Alright, so it looks like I have the third round bye, which means that I'll get 6 Phantom points. So, what have we learned here from this experience? Um, Things I've learned from this Legacy Cube draft. First match, I actually enjoyed myself. That first game went really long. It was back and forth. That was an enjoyable game of Magic. I won the first game of round one. Game two of round one, I was in a winning position. However, I ultimately lost due to the Magic Online clock. Um, I believe, if that was a paper game of Magic and it went to time, you'd get 5 extra turns. You'd either get turns 1, 3, and 5, or turns 2 and 4 to try to win. I may have won that game in those turns. I might not have won that game. If I didn't win that game in turns, if this was a real paper Magic, tournament, um, then at the end, whoever has the higher victory rating wins the match. So I won game one, and I would have won the first round if it were not for the Magic Online timer. Concerning match two, there was 4 minutes I lost when I clicked yes. I was just waiting to uh, see my hand and I said, "Do you want to go first?" I clicked yes, and I lost 4 minutes of time there. I didn't lose that match to time, but that was certainly aggravating, and that's wasn't an issue with my internet because I'm streaming to Twitch, I'm using Twitter, I'm doing all these other things that are working perfectly fine. Just Magic. I actually even restarted Magic Online because one of my Twitch followers suggested that I do that. So I restarted Magic Online before round two, and still I lost 4 minutes of time. Um, so that's quite aggravating. Um, Now, as far as the games are concerned for round two, um, well, I feel that there was a spot where they controlled my Vengevine that I had treachery. They treacheried my Vengevine, and I had cast the Shardless Agent with Cascade, and it cascaded into a second creature. I was holding down the control button, however, it didn't. The game didn't give me priority to cast Dismember on the Vengevine controlled by my opponent, enchanted by Treachery, which was owned by me. So now, idealistically, um, I'm not a judge. I'm going to actually have to confirm this with other people to make sure how it would actually work. But so I had a Vengevine in play. My opponent took control of it with Treachery. Vengevine says if it's in your graveyard and you cast a second creature spell um, on the turn, you may return Vengevine from your graveyard into onto the battlefield under your control. Now, so I cast Shardless Agents, and it cascaded, revealing a Wild Mongrel. I was holding down the control button, which in Magic Online, I believe, retains the priority. I think I'm going to have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure the control button uh, allows you to retain priority when casting spells. I'll have to double check that because if it was a different button, then that's totally my fault. So now Cascade says you reveal cards from your library till you get a card that costs less than this card's casting cost. Uh, Sharding Agent costs 3, and Wild Mongrel was the card revealed. It costs 2. Wild Mongrel is another creature, so Cascade lets me cast that. Now, I don't know if I'm allowed to play another card in response to being able to do that Cascade trigger or not. Because what I was trying to do was destroy my own Vengevine that my opponent had stolen So they go back into my graveyard so that when I click cast on Wild Mongrel, um, the Vengevine would enter back and play on my side under my control. Now that match had taken, that would have maybe been a contributing factor to winning or losing that particular game. I do not know. That's for anyone to say. However, it certainly is slightly annoying. You don't get priority after you cascade a trigger resolve until you put the spell on the stack. If you wanted to kill the Vengevine and get it back, you would have to dismember it before you let any cascade reveal any spells. Thank you very much, Memory Lapse guy. You rock for giving back to me with an answer. Thank you very much for the answer. So I guess that that's the correct play. Maybe then would have been to cast Dismember before even casting Shardless Agent, hoping that I reveal the creature to return Vengevine into play. It's good to know that for the future reference for both um, Magic Online and in paper. I didn't play with Vengevine when it was legal in Standard. However, it was recently a promo card, and I did pick that one up. I think it was a Grand Prix card foil. That was pretty sexy, and it's going in my Commander deck in real life. So it's actually irrelevant to know the ruling on that. So again, thank you, Memory Lapse guy, for telling me the correct thing on that. You totally rock, as does everyone else who took the time to watch. Um, Thank you very much. So I'm going to end the video because this is going to be uploaded into like a YouTube done to an article thing. Um, you can find me on Twitter, David underscore Levitt. I write for Examiner.com as a freelance video game journalist. I just type in Boston Magic Examiner into Google, you'll find me. I've written over 3,000 articles on Magic. Um, that's more than anyone else. If you know someone who's written more about Magic, let me know. But yeah, so I'm hoping to start doing a lot more video in regards to Magic if things pan out the way I'm planning. Um, I gotta see if I have enough. I have more than one Magic Online account, but I don't think I have enough tickets on this particular account to do another sealed deck. No, because I'm gonna. Oh, actually, yes, Phantom. I'm gonna get, I think, 6 Phantom points. So then I'll be able to do a sealed deck. All right, so I'm gonna end the Twitch stream, then restart it back up to do a sealed Phantom event. So just bear with me, hang on for a minute while I end the stream, and then start it right back up. And then when the event that I'm in ends, and I'm awarded those Phantom tickets, because I'm pretty sure prize structure. Let me click this. That I'll get Phantom points, even though then I'll start up a new one match win is 6 Phantom points, and I have 6 in my collection for this account, 5 in my collection for this account, so that's 11. Go to the play lobby here. I'm pretty sure there's a Phantom event for 10. Concept Arceus Phantom sealed. Whatever it is, I'll have to check. So I'll be right back. Thank you very much. You guys all rock.